Okay, I know this is late for this video, but I actually recorded this video earlier, and then I had the problem of my stupid microphone accidentally hitting the mute button on the microphone, which is very easy to do for this headset. So what I did was I just physically ripped the button for turning on the mute button off completely of the headset. So I just taped over the hole, and that can't happen anymore, at least in theory. Anyway, so yeah, I went through like half the video with me recording my commentary, and half the video was muted, and I just decided to redo the video. So anyway, so this is the second go around for this this video actually. So I've decided not to train, and the reason I've decided not to train is because training passes time, and what I want to do is when I do pass time, I want to have things respawning, because I'm going to pass a lot of time training. We're going to pass like years just training. And I want to go to places that I can get artifacts and then have those artifacts respawn later. So before we do the training, let's go and clear some artifacts first. And I think I've decided to go to the Land of Giants, because there's some things there that I want to respawn. It's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Take care.
But I'm gonna do it. Actually, here's one thing I need.
What is it?
I'm going to need to get a better a locksmith. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of one of these guys. I think I'm gonna get rid of the duper. Not the burglar, but the duper.
Hello.
I'm gonna have this locksmith join, and I hope that's enough. So I've been kind of surprised at just how hard the traps have been to open. I'm not sure if that's enough, actually. Let me get another. Let me see if I can get another locksmith or burglar, because I'm not sure if that's enough. Which is kind of surprising, but to tell you the truth, let's go here. My lords, I have an urban. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, I've got to go do that. There's a trumpet that's up over here that we need to get. We'll get that in a minute. Let me see if I can get another, like, locksmith. Ah, there's another one. Because I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe it, but I think I still can't open some of the hardest chests, even with the disarm trap expert at... It looks like, I think it's 70, because we've got double the effective skill, and I've got plus 31, plus 4, so that's 35, 70. But I'm not sure if it's actually working like that, because it seems like the traps are way too difficult. I mean, 70 should be enough, but I was having trouble opening traps with 70s. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we'll get... For sure, one more locksmith should do it, so who do I get rid of? Let's see, we got the Spellmaster. I think I'll just get rid of the Scholar, so no more free identify.
How are you?
There we go. Yeah, alright, so I've got to go get this thing. It's over here. Well, you don't actually have to get this trumpet. It doesn't really matter. But it does give me a little bit more experience, and makes me feel better, I guess? I guess? Oh! Ouch. Ouch. Okay, pick that up.
I can't identify it. I can't identify it.
This is the war between the humans and the elves right here they're having over this item. The Griffin Heart's trumpet. Okay. Now all I gotta do is actually take this back to the arbiter. And that solves everything, apparently. Until, of course, I screw everything up again by choosing the dark side, which I'm gonna do. We're going dark this playthrough. FYI. Just brace yourselves.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Aha!
Yeah, the arbiter's over here. I think he's over here. Jeez. Yeah, okay, I see the building. There she blows. So, totally optional quest, but I'm going to do it anyway. You were wise to return the trumpet to me. Now I can use it to shore up the weak side in the conflict and promote peace. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, I'm going to Nyan because we're going to get to the Land of the Giants through the Eofol tunnels. And, yeah. It's a pain in the butt to do, but we're going to do it anyway because, like I said, before I train, I want to open up a lot of places so we can get those respawn tickers ticking down here. So when you enter a place, the respawn timer for that place starts. It could be anywhere from 6 months to a year, or to 2 years, depending on, you know, the dungeon or the location. And when it respawns, of course, the chests respawn and everything. If there's an... Oh, there's a Windmaster. Oh, shoot. I don't think I have free space in my party. Damn. I could get rid of the Spellmaster for the Windmaster. That's... I kind of need the Spellmaster, though. Well, at least I know where he is. I can come back and get him. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so if there's, like, an area that has chests with artifacts that respawns, and it respawns with artifacts. Assuming that you haven't hit, like, an artifact limit or something like that. So, yeah, okay, here we go. Thunderfist Mountain. Or, you know, there's, like, special artifacts. That you can get multiple copies of if an area respawns. That's pretty nice. Alright, so here we go. Pretty simple to get over here.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I gotta save before I do this. Let me reload.
We survived.
There we go. Okay, so this can be a pain in the butt, or it could be easy, depending on how the spawning goes. This looks like it isn't too bad, actually. Oops. Just don't want to get too close. Ah, I got too close. Alright. Yeah, like I said, just sneaking past here. It's a combination of luck and how bad, like, they clutter this place up with these guys spawned here. Okay, come on, move. That's... I might be able to... I just got past. Wow. Wow, kudos to me. Nice. That wasn't too bad. These guys are a problem. Oh. Thought I picked that up, and I didn't. Okay. That's probably... It might be the hardest part of the whole place here. I just got through it with style. Not bad. Now I just gotta remember where to go.
I can't identify it.
Yeah, I can't identify it because I don't have my scholar anymore. Up, I think? Yeah. Got a little bit too relaxed there. No, it was this way, wasn't it? Alright, I'm confused. I don't remember if this was the right way or not. I'm actually thinking I'm going the wrong way here. Yeah, I did. I just went backwards somehow. Okay, I'm supposed to go this way. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time there. Should have enough time on that invisibility. This place actually has a lot of things to kill. Oh shoot. Maybe, I've never done it, strangely enough, but maybe you can come back here and just clear it for experience. I don't know, treasure. Seems like it'd be a good candidate for that. The only problem is we have those Meduses, which can only be killed by physical damage. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is a... this here is a particularly bad spawn for this little choke point. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of guys in here. This is actually particularly a bad spawn here. Ooh, I don't know. Come on. Move, guys. Move. They might be stuck. That's a really bad... They might be stuck on each other. Let me reload. Okay. Yeah, they got stuck there. Come on, move. Everybody move to the other side, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, there's no way to get past that guy. I'd have to kill him. Come on. Alright, I think this is my chance, actually. No? Oh, wow. I just somehow got through there. Whatever. Don't care how. A little bit of platforming there. No problem. Whoa! Crap. Save again. This is a big place. This is probably the biggest dungeon in this game. I've got 1 hour on visibility, so I'm good. A little bit worried about that.
I can't identify it.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, this is the last kind of sketchy part. Ooh, I got it. Got it again. Got it again. Got it again. There you go.
Come on,
We're
let's
out.
go.
We're out. Nice. There she blows. I got it. Land of the Giants. And, crap. The hell is that? I actually gotta... Do I have the ability to refill my mana? I think I can. Let's just go over here, make it simple. Alright, I'm going to cast Invisibility with this guy. So this is the Land of Giants. It's kind of like a Dragon Sands type location for Might Magic 7. Much like Dragon Sands was for Might Magic 6. It has a lot of enemies concentrated in one place. It has treasure lying around. There's several points of interest here. And it respawns pretty quickly. I think it respawns every 6 months. Just like Dragon Sand, by the way. Not quite as big. I mean, Dragon Sands has a lot of dragons in it. I don't think that the Land of Giants actually has that many dragons in it. But it's still, you know, a good place for experience and all that.
Know.
Okay, don't know. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here and touch this obelisk thing. Or they're calling it an altar. My lords, I've been dispatched by the ambassadors of Rathia and Avlee to inform you Judge Gray's untimely death. We believe it was a heart attack and there's no reason to suspect foul play. I didn't expect this to happen. Supposedly we're supposed to wait a little while. There was no waiting there. Let's see. Should I go I'm going to go finish what I was doing, though.
I can't identify it.
Seems like a nice cloak. Let's pick that up. I'm going to go to the other side. There's also some genie lamps on the other side. Plus, there's... Well... There's the hive place that I'm going to go in and snag an artifact. Then I think after that I'm going to go grab Dragon's Egg. Because I need to do that for a quest. And I'm going to have to walk up here, looks like. Didn't I turn off weather effects? Oh, crap. I didn't for some reason. I swear to God I thought I did. I thought I did that at the beginning of the game. Okay, whatever. The rain is not as annoying as the snow, which makes it practically impossible to see, but I swear to God that was off. It somehow flipped itself back on. I'm pretty sure. I've actually seen, with this mod, I've actually seen it delete your ability to town portal to different towns. So I know there's some bugs in it. Like, you visited these towns, and then so you should have the ability to town portal there. Then all of a sudden you load a game and you don't. I don't know what causes that, but I've seen it. Thankfully, it seems to be rare. I picked up a Divine Intervention scroll. There's always a guaranteed Divine Intervention scroll over there, which is pretty nice, so... Because Divine Intervention is a nice thing to have kind of in your arsenal. Can get you out of some nasty situations. But, of course, as an evil party with no cleric, you can't cast it anyway. But, you can find a scroll for it. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to pick this up. We're going to go up here to this... I don't think it's the hive, it's something else. But it's a hive-like place. Colony Zod, that's what it's called, alright. Yeah, because there's a chest in here with an artifact. I'm gonna grab it. I'm not sure how long it takes this place to respawn. I assume it's 2 years. Most dungeons are at a 2-year respawn. I'm not sure about this one. But in any case, it's definitely... 2 years are definitely going to pass when we're all done leveling. All the way, anyway. Maybe not the initial level, but over time, we're definitely going to pass 2 years. So we might as well have this place respawn once. And this thing can actually be really buggy. Okay, luckily we didn't have that problem, but I was ready to reload right there.
I don't know.
Okay, don't know.
I don't know.
There's no real reason to pick up the ancient weapon. By the time I can use it, I'll be better off using my bow anyway. Thanks for getting me out of that cage. I thought I managed to escape when I was able to steal a key from the guard, but it didn't open my cage. Whatever it's used for, I'm sure you'll find it more useful than I will. I need to get back to my kingdom right away. Who knows what sort of horrible things have happened while I've been gone. That's Roland, and I don't know if actually rescuing him is part of the storyline.
I don't know.
Ooh, this is exactly what I wanted, by the way. That's a good relic.
I can't identify.
An ancient weapon. Like I said, I don't care about those. All right, we'll just make our way out now.
I can't identify it.
Yeah. This place has that room doesn't have anything.
We survived.
All right, here we go. We did it. Let's go up. Let's see. I wonder how much time I have on invisibility. Oh, not a lot of time. Time to get out of dodge here because my invisibility is about to blow. Whoa, boy. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Where did I save here? Let's load the autosave.
Come on, let's go.
Whoa! God dang it.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, yeah, just get the heck out. Get as far away as we can before this wears off. Here it goes. These guys actually do a lot of damage. Okay, go, 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 go. In fact, let's water walk.
I'm the
Oh
last.
crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Should have saved there. Should have saved a little bit earlier than that.
We survive.
Yeah, God, I keep doing that. I keep forgetting those guys are like right in front of me. Here it comes. Just get on the water so they can't have a harder time following me. Oof! Haha! Okay. Did it. Alright, let's get back over here. Alright, well, he went insane for that, but that's alright. We just needed enough spell points to be able to recast some stuff here. I didn't pick up any potion bottles, which is what sucks. Alright. Oh well. He's insane, it doesn't matter though. I'm invisible again, so we can go back, and, well, I guess we're gonna have to go back this way, aren't we? Well, theoretically, we can go back and do, like, the quests that we need to do for the druid promotion. We'll see, though. Might not be... Let's see, how long do we have? 2 hours on visibility. Yeah, I think I could do it in 2 hours. Game time. Would be a lot easier if I had fly right now, but, oh well. Yes. This doesn't have any artifacts right here, but there is a lot of good stuff to pick up if you could somehow get through these dragons, which is not so easy. I can pick up 1 or 2 things, but the dragons are blocking most of it. So all I really want to do is go in here, spawn the Mega Dragon,
let's go in.
and then go out. Because there's nothing to get other than the Mega Dragon. The Mega Dragon has some really nice boots, but I can't kill the Mega Dragon yet. It's too powerful for me at this point. But we'll just spawn it and put that, you know, countdown timer for respawn. You know, fire that off. And now I do want to go in this next cave here to get an egg. Maybe, if I can find it. An egg. Oh, man. I don't actually remember where this was. It was over here. Where the hell was that cave? Oh, it was up there. I think it was right over here. There it is. Alright, well, I don't have to jump over there. Just enter the cave. Okay, and all we have to do here is steal an egg. Pretty easy. I should have cast Torchlight. I cannot see a damn thing.
I don't know.
This is actually not where we want to be. It's over here a little ways that the egg's at. It's a pretty crappy chest for being in a cave with dragons. Alright, that's really all we need. There's nothing else in this cave from what I remember. Nothing else really worth picking up. And that's it. That's all we need to do in the Land of Giants right now. I need to get that insanity fixed, because that's a horrible looking face. It's really disturbing. Get that guy fixed right up here. Okay, game saved. Let's go warp back or something. Oh, we gotta be careful. This guy could die if I get fall damage. There we go. Whoop. One more slope there. I don't know, I just go in this, click on this obelisk, get in Harmondale. There we go. Oh, I still can't, dang. Still not in the clear yet here. There you go. Alright, warp to Harmondale. Greetings, my lords. I'm Ambassador Wright from Bracada. You know, the wizards on Arathia's southern border. You become a very important person. Since Judge Grey died in your lands, you must choose another arbiter to help settle the dispute between Arathia and Avlee. Okay, this guy basically said the same thing for the dark side, and I'm going dark. We're going dark. And the reason we're going dark is because... Basically because the monk is a little better as a ninja than he is as a whatever the light version is. He can get stealing to expert. I think that the light side monk cannot get trap to master, disarm trap to master, and I think that's pretty much the only difference. In fact, I'm not actually sure. Hold on a minute. There's so little difference in the light and dark versions of classes in Might and Magic 7. It's really kind of disappointing, to be honest, but I think I'm just really quickly looking at the Might and Magic 7 guide here. Class skill relations, miscellaneous, classes, priest of light, priest of dark. Yeah, well, there's no chart. There's a chart somewhere, but anyway, basically, there's a tiny difference. I think in terms of the archers, I think good archers can get light magic, bad archers can get dark magic, but only to basic level. As far as the druid goes, I don't know if there's actually any difference whatsoever in the light and dark versions of the druid. So anyway, I'm going to take the dark side because, like I said, there's some key differences with the monk. You can get stealing to expert with the monk, whereas the light version, I don't believe you can. Not that I'm really going to rely too much on stealing. In fact, I'm probably not going to rely at all on stealing. But I don't know. I'd like the option, I guess. Oh yeah, and I think the light version gets maybe higher promotions in the self magics, but that doesn't matter because they can only get to like expert level, and I have a grandmaster self magic user anyway with the druid. So I'm not going to be casting any of that with the monk. It's not going to matter at all. Anyway.
Do you need medical attention?
Alright, got that horrible face fixed. Alright, so we've got to go pick the dark side arbiter. And for that, we need to go to Deja, basically. And for that, I think we're going to Harmondale, and then from there to Deja. Or we could, I don't know, if we got lucky, we could get, like, a stable there, but I don't think we're gonna bother. I don't remember the schedule. I'm just gonna walk the good old-fashioned way. So they really make you jump through hoops in Might Magic 7. I gotta walk to Deja, get the guy, then I'm going to bring him to Harmondale. Then I've got to walk back to Deja again because there's no way to town portal to Deja, and Deja is where the Hall of the Pit is, where I've got to do my dark magic dark side quests. Until I get Lloyd's Beacon, there's a lot of this back and forth nonsense. Hop up there. There we go. Never did like this music.
Customers?
Who the hell is this? Snobbish? No, that's Sheldon. Okay, I'm Sheldon, apprentice priest. You know what, Sheldon? Welcome aboard, bro. Oh, my party is full. Okay, he doesn't automatically go to my, recruitment station. Alright, whatever. I choose you, Pikachu. A wise decision. You won't regret this. Believe me. I knew you were going to make this decision, and my bags are already packed, and I'm ready to go. All you need to do now is get me into my new home, and I'll take care of the rest. Okay, yeah. We need to go back to Harmondale yet again. And we just kind of got to drop him off in his arbiter little house outside there. And that's all we got to do. And, oh, you know what? I need to go get a potion bottle or two.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
Shop closed.
Ah, wouldn't you know it? Alright, whatever. Oh, hostile creatures nearby. Must have killed all the town guards over there. I don't hear them fighting anymore. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, shoot! Okay, that was a bad idea. Let's not go that way. It'd be nice to have Fly right about now. I'm going to get Fly, though. This is all, like, leading up to me getting Fly, because eventually I'll be able to go to, the heavenly place at Bracata Desert, and there's one shop there for air magic that does sell Fly. Anywhere else in the game, the air magic shops don't sell Fly. For some reason, they decided to do that with the merge mod to, I guess, make it a little bit more challenging. But we're almost going to get Fly, which is one advantage of starting in Might Magic 7 and completing the storyline in Might Magic 7 is you can get Fly, whereas, you know, you'd have to probably find it if you were in Might Magic 8 or 6. Here we go, cutscene.
Perhaps we should draw the line here.
That certainly doesn't seem fair to me. How about here?
No. Here, I say.
No. The line should be here.
I've never seen so many fresh corpses in my life. If only we could make our enemies fight each other more often. Get up. Follow me.
Oh, great. Okay. Doesn't say anything. We've made the right choice, my lords. The leader of Deja, Archibald Ironfist, would like to speak with you. From the Deja moors, enter the Hall of the Pit and make your way to the pit. Archibald awaits you in the castle, gloaming in the pit. Do not keep him waiting. He's going to be waiting for a little while, because I got other things to do. But I'm definitely... I don't know. 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 I'm definit Well, actually, let me see. I believe right now, I can actually get promoted to great, whatever it is, dark druid, warlock, whatever the hell the name is. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I remembered that there was water magic grandmaster up here, but I'm not promoted yet, so I can't use him. So let's go. You know what? I'm going to put this on that hotkey. Let's see. Where is he? He's up here. Whoops. Don't want to do that. That's the wrong button. Definitely don't want to do that. Where am I getting confusing myself? There we are. It's all coming together here. Warlock. Becoming a warlock for some is a simple process, and for others it's nearly impossible. You need to find a familiar suited to your personality. The familiar will help you focus your magical abilities and sharpen your concentration. Sometimes a single familiar can be shared, other times not. The magical effects will not be noticed by anyone but a great druid, someone who's already attuned to nature. Now, let me see what kind of familiar you'll need. Tor picks up an elaborately carved gem and peers at you through it. He frowns. Well, the good news is that all you need is the same familiar, and when you find it, you will be very powerful. The bad news is that you need to find a dragon familiar. You must find a dragon egg. Bring them back here, and I will hatch it and cast the familiar spell. The baby dragon will imprint to you all, and you to it. You may be able to find an egg in the dragon cave in the land of giants. Where the mother, though? Tor looks at you in astonishment. You really found a dragon egg. It's been more than a century since any warlock has both needed and found a dragon familiar. This will go down in the history books, that for sure. My spell book. I need my book. Ah, here it is. Tor chants the spell from the book and then taps the egg 3 times. The egg hatches and a baby dragon crawls out of the shell. There you are. Ah, isn't it cute? Congratulations. No longer are you simple great druids, but warlocks. Of course, that's an honorary title if you weren't a natural great druid to begin with, but nevertheless, something to be proud of. Okay, gonna promote that guy. There's no reason to promote these guys to honorary warlocks, but it makes me feel better. Okay. Alright, so he's a he's a warlock, which means that he can now grandmaster water magic and air. Oh crap, which reminds me, I need the skill points. +3 accuracy. I'm gonna just try to get the skill points this way. I don't know if it's gonna work. +5 skill points. And that was, what did that do? Oh, it gave me a dagger. Okay, strange. Yeah, well, there's one more. +4 might. Nope, that didn't, I don't think that cut it. I think I'm going to have to level a bit. Which I don't want to do, but Water Magic Grandmaster, we absolutely need to get it, and I don't really want to wait.
I can't identify it.
Yeah. Well, let's go train. I think I can probably train here, because it's probably open at night.
Our trainers never get tired. Excellent.
Excellent, he says.
Excellent.
Okay, well... Okay, that's Water Magic Grandmaster. Air Magic... I should also probably get that to Grandmaster. Why can't I click on the place?
The store is closed. The store is
really?
closed.
Okay, whatever. The store just closed right that second. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alright, we're going to go up here and learn Water Magic Grandmaster, which will allow me to learn Lloyd's Beacon. And, oh shoot, I didn't get Lloyd's Beacon. I thought that was Lloyd's Beacon. Okay, well, and anyway, that'll let me cast Town Portal even if enemies are about, so that's definitely an improvement. And I can get Lloyd's Beacon at some point, which we probably want to do close to now. It's Saturday. All right, let's go get Lloyd's Beacon. What do you say? We know where it is. We only have to wait a day.
Come in, enjoy your stay. Come in, right away.
This place will go to Evermorn Island, which has Lloyd's Beacon. Let's go do it right now.
Welcome aboard! Raise the anchor and set sail!
Welcome aboard. Okay. Oh, crap. Let's get out of here. Evermorn Island is an extremely useful place here. Come on, guys. There we go. All right. Visibility, let's go back. Evermorn Island is another one of those locations that I think respawns every 6 months. Has a pretty high turnover rate. All right.
Welcome to the Water Guild.
Absolute. Ah, there it is. There's she blows. Lloyd's Beacon. I don't know if we have Acid Burst yet. I will try to get it.
New law.
Nice, we didn't. Acid Burst is kind of useful. You know, I was looking through the elemental damages for each of the spells. Because remember that in Might and Magic 6, Implosion used to be physical damage. It wasn't air magic damage. In Might and Magic 7 and 8, I believe all of the spells in their category, you know, all of the air spells are air damage spells if they're damage spells. All of the dark spells are in the dark damage, elemental damage category, you know. And, you know, things like, Dark Firebolt for the Dark Elves. That's either dark or fire, depending on which is lower. So, but, I saw that Acid Burst, I think Acid Burst was physical. Out of all the spells in their categories of the damage spells, I think only Acid Burst was non-elemental. I'm going to actually try that. We're going to find a Medusa and try to cast Acid Burst on her and see if it actually does any damage. Because that's interesting. That actually makes it a fairly useful spell. Because you do run into those situations where, like, a lot of the enemies are immune to multiple categories of elemental magic. I don't know. I'm just curious. I've got to remember to do that at some point. Try to cast Acid Burst on a Medusa, see if it does any damage. Because Medusas supposedly are only weak to physical damage. They're immune to everything else. But anyway, something to do and a reason to pick up Acid Burst, I guess. So, let's see here. Okay, let's put down a beacon so we can get back here. And let us go. Let's see, where do I want to go now? I probably want to level just a teeny bit more, because what I want to do, I'm tired of hauling around locksmiths and all that. I want to take my monk and I want to train him up to where he can get master and trap. I didn't mean to go there. Okay, that's why I put this. For some reason, this game is very finicky. When you cast Town Portal, the click actually goes through and it automatically selects a destination. Actually, we don't want to do this right now. We don't want to go anywhere. Okay, High Magic Presence here. Nope, I'm still under that effect. No. Okay, I want to get kind of out of that area so I can actually Town Portal where I want a Town Portal. Okay, no, alright. Yeah, I didn't want to Oh, okay, I could town portal anyway, that's right. Yeah, I don't need to be out of range of enemies. Okay, so... we want to go to the pit. Which means we're going here. We also maybe want to get a few levels. Not on the druid, but on the monk.
Need some training? That's the ticket.
Okay. I did that. That's wrong. Oh, no. Did I save before I did that? No, I didn't. Okay, let's save. Let's get the autosave then. Jeez. Can't click on a skill. It was, you know, I thought I was clicking on the skill
Need
above
some
that.
training? That's the ticket.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, that should be all I need. Again, not passing too much time yet. Alright, so... yeah, we gotta go to Deja. Again. And then we'll just put, like, a Lloyd's Beacon... Well, we don't have to put a Lloyd's Beacon in Deja. We can get to the Hall of the Pit, and once we're in the Hall of the Pit, we can warp back there via Town Portal. And if we need to go to Deja from there, we can go to Deja from there. So, one more time back to Deja, and then all should be well. And what I'm going to do is we want to get promotion for that monk, so he can get Disarm Trap Master. With Disarm Trap Master, I should be able to run with just maybe just a duper, or not even that, and you know, should be able to open any trap I want, trap chest I want. And, you know, free up some NPC slots for other things other than, you know, Disarm Trap. Get my Scholar back. Scholar's, you know, something that you want for a while, probably. But Disarm Trap is definitely necessary at level 1, right? Okay, so we've got to go... Got to go to the pit. The pit is... over here. Yeah, the pit is over here in the corner. It doesn't actually show up, and you can't go in it until you actually get through part of the storyline where you choose an arbiter. So there's no benefit to coming over here and trying to go inside before this point in the game. Like I said, in Might Magic 6, there are practically no barriers. You could go anywhere you wanted from the start, basically. In Might Magic 7, they changed all of that. It was like, you know, you couldn't go here before you went there, and advance the storyline a little bit, etc., etc., etc. I don't have to worry about these guys, because I am evil, and they're not going to attack me. God, that torchlight is just unacceptable. Unacceptable. Actually, not too bad. Okay, Hall of the Pit. Now that we're here, we should be able to warp back. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to pick up a couple of quests. I don't know why there's an enemy. There's an enemy wandering around there. Just, it's got to be a bug. It shouldn't be anybody here, should there? What? Who's attacking me? Oh, it's not attacking me. It's attacking somebody else. Oh.
joke.
There you go.
I don't
by the
know
way,
what
is there
it
a
is.
spellmaster? There's another spellmaster here. You know what? I'll take another spellmaster. Let's get rid of... I guess the burglar can stay. But everybody else, like locksmith, thanks for your help. I'll take that spellmaster, though.
Hello.
I could use a little bit more casting power. For a little bit. For a little bit. Necromancer, okay. Pathfinder. No thanks. Earth Guild membership.
Ow!
Oh, crap. Yeah. We have Earth Guild membership. Ninja. An agent of mine has sent me a message I need deciphered. The cipher relies on knowing which word of a certain book to match against it. If you wish to become a ninja, this is what you must do. Infiltrate the School of Wizardry and find out what the third word of the famed Scroll of Waves is. Use it to decipher the message, then do what the message tells you. It is the key to enter the Tomb of the Master. You'll find the tomb in the southern Arathia. Okay, so that's pretty easy, actually. In fact, I'm going to put a Lloyd's beacon right... That's weird. What the hell? It overwrote my beacon. What do you mean? Okay, this is what I was talking about. I've seen this before. Let me reload and see if I can still get it. What in the hell? You saw that, folks. Yeah, okay, so I've come across this bug once before. I'm not sure what does it. But yeah, it just erased my beacon. Speak of the devil. I'm not sure what did that. I'm really not sure what... In fact, let me load... Okay, let me load another quick save, see if it's back. I'm not sure what did that. I'm not sure what did that. Yeah, that is weird. Let me reload another quick save. Okay, so merge mod bugs right here is what we're experiencing. Well, this is obviously... No, this isn't going to have it. You know what? It's worth going all the way back here, resetting, and yeah. Oh, and not doing that. God dang it. Let's try this again. Set the beacon. I don't know. Maybe I reloaded. I don't know. Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I did that, I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Did I reload over here? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Let me see if it's still there, because that was really spooky. Okay, it's there. Alright. If it disappears again... I don't like having to re-travel over here, but I really don't want to lose my beacon at Evermorn Island. It's a pain in the ass to get back there. Okay, let's, jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a bug with the merge mod. I've seen a bug with the merge mod before that did that. I'm not sure if that's what I just experienced there. It might have been. I'm gonna actually put a Lloyd's beacon down. Oh, no spell, not enough spell points. Okay, okay, whatever. Gonna have to live with that ugly face. What do you mean not enough spell point? Bull crap. Really? Yeah, whatever. I can run past these bozos. Oh, he doesn't get, crap. The insanity is stopping me from refilling his spell points. This is bull crap, dude.
I can't identify.
You know what I'm gonna do, just out of convenience? There. Divine intervention. Okay, we still have the beacons. Yeah, screw that crap. Divine intervention might have been overkill, but that was annoying. F11. Sorry you had to see me repeat this whole section there, but I really didn't want to lose the Lloyd's Beacon to Evermore Island right now.
Let's go in.
Yeah, let's go.
Adventure.
Okay.
I don't know.
A pirate. A gate master. Don't need that anymore. Got my own ability to gate master here. Ditch digger. No thanks. Okay, the ninja thing. Now... Whoa! Sorry. That came up on me so fast I couldn't really stop it. We've got our beacon. Alright, so I'm going to put a beacon there. Master Dark Magic Power Lich, don't need those. And that is empty. Okay, so, cool. Really, I think all I'm going to have to do... what the hell happened? I think all I'm going to have to do is just warp over there and do a do some notes, and then it should open. I don't think, like they tell you, you have to go to the Wizards of Bracada Desert.
Take care.
I don't think I'm going to have to do that though. I think you can do it without getting that scroll that you would get from the Wizards of the Bracada Desert. I'm gonna see. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I think you could just go over there, and if you know the combination, you could get in. That would be nice if that was the case, because I don't really want to have to go to Bracada Desert right now and sneak through a place. Here it is. Okay, now let's see if I can remember the combination, because it's been a while. Nope, that was not it. Okay. That was it. Up, right, down, left, center. Okay, yeah, you could just kind of brute force your way through. Yeah, and apparently I didn't need to go get that other scroll. Okay, cool.
Do you think it's safe?
I think it's safe. I think it's pretty safe.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, this is what we're looking for right here. This little party mask, shadow mask.
I can't identify.
I don't know if that's worth
I
picking up.
don't know.
I need to get that Scholar again. Pick up the rings, they're small. Okay, that's that, basically. Recall beacon. Well done. No one can argue with success except apologists for the weak and the cowardly. I hereby promote all initiates to ninjas and all non-initiates to honorary ninjas. Oh yeah, go ahead and keep that little trinket you stole from the tomb. It was just a training exercise after all. Okay, promote to ninja. Whoops, not promote to ninja. Honorary ninja. Honorary ninja. Honorary ninja. Okay, so this guy... He can now get disarm trap master. And he could get stealing expert. But, I don't know. Whether we mess with stealing or not, that's pretty iffy. Probably not. But, I could. Stealing is fun. It's not really going to do much for you. At a certain point in the game, you can buy everything in the shops anyway. But it's still fun. You can actually steal off individual people, too. I think we're going to just
Need some
train...
training? That's the ticket.
I don't know if that's enough. It is enough. There you go. Perfect. And that means I can drop probably all the locksmiths. I could probably drop everybody but the duper, and maybe even the duper. I don't know if I even need the duper. Let's see here. Or not the duper, the burglar. Plus 37. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Like I said, I think that might be enough, actually. Oh, this is not the right guy. Look at that. Look at that face there. Alright. Yeah, this might be enough, actually, even without the other guy. Let's see. Burglar. Girl, I guess. Locksmith. Locksmith. Oh, I forgot about the dragon, the baby dragon. We need to feed the dragon. The dragon will grow up to be a person that you could put in your party, a dragon class character that you could put in your party, but dragon class characters aren't of much value in the merge mod, in my opinion, not at the higher levels. They can't they can't wear anything, and the dragon skill, the best it can do is does fire magic, and that's not really going to cut it. Too many things are immune to fire magic. Okay, so yeah, so what do we have? We have bonus of 17 at triple effective skill. But here's the thing, and this is based on a lot of experience. I think that the bonuses gained by the burglar and the other NPCs were not being tripled. I think that just the stuff that you have on your equipment and the raw points that you put in the skill is actually triple. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. And so I think actually that the 17 bonus is enough. Triple that you know, 17 plus 7 is 24, and then triple that is, who knows what, 72, something like that? No. No, that's can't be right. No, yeah, that's right. I think so. Whatever. Anyway, that's probably enough right there to open any chest. So we're gonna ditch the other characters. I'm gonna see if I can get a scholar again, which hopefully I can. Let's see, we've got 2 spellmasters. I could get a scholar and whatever else really I want to at this point.
I haven't seen it before.
Bard, surf. Yeah, scholar right there.
Well met.
Scholar. Actually, I don't know. You could even
know.
argue scholar is good for pretty late in the game, but definitely useful now because investing into and a duper, maybe a duper. Acolyte, Enchanter, Duper, why not?
Well met.
Duper. Yeah.
Ooh.
Melgrog's Hammer. Of Spirit Magic, Might plus 75, Air Resistance minus 50. This is actually one of the things that I'm going to want on this guy right here. Definitely. Totally into that.
That's no good.
Dueling Dagger. Ooh, that's a pretty good base dagger. I'm going to keep that too.
Worthy.
Let's go sell some junk.
Can I help you with anything?
Ooh. Worthy.
Worthy indeed.
Ooh.
Empiric Weapon. I don't think anybody's going to be able to learn that. What talisman? Also, what happened to my... I really need to look up the problem with the music here. Why does it keep cutting out? I can't sell that. It's cure paralysis. I can sell that. That, so I think it's about, other than that, that's about it. Oh, preservation, no. Cure paralysis, no. Okay, that's about... That's pretty much... Wait, what is that potion? Essence of Luck. No, we'll keep
Thanks.
that.
Come
All right,
again.
Need a new weapon?
Want to sell that weapon that I just dumped in my inventory here.
Thanks. Come again.
Hi, how are you?
I'm going to take some of these potion bottles.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so... Big gains were made here. We got a character that can now disarm, should be able to disarm any trap, and I need to get... Oh, I know what I was going to do. Let's go feed that dragon. You feed it enough and it'll grow into the NPC or the RPC.
Welcome, friend. Frog leg soup coming right up.
Not that I need that, but it's fun. Let's just get that done,
friend.
so
Frog leg soup coming right up.
I can feel better about myself. There you go. Okay, Dragonade enough, let him grow. Okay, cool.
Welcome, Fred. Frog leg
I'm not
soup
sure,
coming
like,
right
at the
up.
base Might and Magic 7, I'm not sure what the dragon actually did, because I rarely, if ever, played a druid. Because the druid sucked in Might and Magic 7, the base Might and Magic 7, so... But, yeah, I guess you just had him in your inventory as a kind of a commentator or something, I don't know. Alright, so... Next thing we need to do is go to Bracada Desert, because I need to get Fly. Now that we've chosen a side, we can go to Bracada Desert, and we can get in the, whatever it's called, Celeste, I guess. Oh, that's right, yeah. That's the word, Celeste. We can go in Celeste. And we can go get Fly. So that's what we're going to do next, because I'm tired of having to walk everywhere. You know? We're well past the point where we need to walk places. If you'll remember in the previous Might Magic Merge mod playthrough, I got Fly by hiring a dragon. But we're in Might Magic 7, and we can't really do that. Plus, we'd have to give up a party space. Oh, shoot. We got a bad guy around here. Player's not active. Okay, whatever. Let's get out of the range here, whatever we're dealing with. There you go. Okay, there we go. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, okay, this is the teleporter to Celeste. You won't be able to go in here without getting to a certain place in the storyline, which I am now at.
Prey.
You'll notice they're hostile in here, so it's not like I can go up and say hi.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, shh. Alright, yeah. Why was I going over there anyway? There's no reason for me to go over there. Just curious, just looking at the, I believe you can, yeah, they're friendly, so you can actually hire these guys if you want, Alchemist. So, you know, I might actually get somebody that I want to pick up.
Welcome to
Okay,
the
air magic place. And there's Fly. Baby. Okay, lightning bolt. I'm not sure if I actually have lightning bolt. Also, implosion. I don't think I have an implosion. Let's get implosion too. Learn skills. Nope, nobody can. Cool.
That'll be useful. New law. New law.
Indeed, I did not. Nice. Okay, I have Fly. Our, yeah, we're now kind of complete here. Alright, cool. And that's really all I need from this place. That might be all I need from Might Magic 7. Let me think about that. I think I might want to go to Might Magic 8 right now. You know what? I think we do. Yeah, let's go back to Evanmorn Island. And I think we want to go to Might Magic 8. Because here's the thing. We're going to want to go training, but, like I said, before we do that, we want to go to all the places where we have loads of artifacts, get those artifacts, and let those places respawn so we can get more artifacts. So I can have a chance at getting the artifact range that I actually want. So, yeah, let's go Might and Magic 8. We could go to Enroth. There's nothing that we really need to do in Enroth, though. There's no, like, major concentrations of artifacts, except maybe Dragon Sand, but those are only a chance to get artifacts. So it's Might Magic 8, like Might Magic 6, like Might Magic 7, has the artifacts like here and there, whereas Might Magic 8, oh man, you won't believe what kind of concentrations of artifacts they have in Might Magic 8. But I'm trying to think, like, Might Magic 7, I don't think I need to do anything else in Might Magic. Oh, wait! There's one more thing I do need to do in Might Magic 7. I just remembered. Okay. Let's get the Archer promotions. So what we want to go do is we want to go to Tularian Forest. And then, from Tularian Forest, we want to go to Avlee.
How may we help you? Walk in the light. Goodbye.
That is a weird voice acting set right there. Avley. Okay, this is one of those quests that you can't do beforehand. You need the actual quest to be able to pick up the item that you're supposed to pick up. The item will not be there otherwise. Getting ambitious, aren't we? Think we can learn a little to earn the title of sniper? Perhaps you can. Here's what you must do. In the stronghold of the Titans is a very special bow that was meant as a peace offering from the elves to the humans to quell conflict long since forgotten. Master Schnick shakes his hand. Well, I'm going to take a drink of water. Master Schnick shakes his head. Gads, this peace stuff makes me nauseous. In any case, fetch the bow for the good of our profession, and I'll promote you to sniper. Better act like snipers if you expect to defeat the Titans. A toe-to-toe, or should I say head-to-knee fight won't go well for you. So we're going back to the Titan stronghold here. Yeah, it's just a matter of sneaking in, grabbing the bow. And it's actually a pretty good bow, so after you get the bow, give it back, he lets you keep the bow, and you can use it. And it's actually not a bad bow to begin with. In fact, yeah, maybe one of the top bows in the game. Okay, enter the Titan stronghold. So the bow is just really to the left over here. Out of my way, Mr. Titan. Thank you. No, that's not it. Okay, I have to go a little bit further. Oh, I actually have to go over here. I see the room right there. Holy crap. Thought that guy was gonna walk into me. There it is right there, the perfect bow. Although high quality, this bow doesn't seem to perform nearly as well as it should. The string is too hard to pull back, and it doesn't remain steady enough while aiming, and it seems a little off balance.
That's no good.
Okay, there's no... Yeah, I could take that to sell it. I could take that to sell it. There you go. Alright. Oh, shoot. Did I put a... I didn't put a beacon down. I'm gonna have to walk out. I was stupid. I didn't put a beacon down outside. Oh, well. Looks like we're walking back. All right. You have the bow. Excellent. It's been centuries since someone was brave enough to take on the Titans and try to get that bow back. Let me make some measurements and adjust to your specific style of archery. I'm proud to be the one to first call you all warrior mages amongst you snipers, and to say that all honorary warrior mages are honorary snipers. I must admit I didn't think you had it in you to succeed. I'm happy that I was wrong. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Let's actually make the promotion. There we go. You actually have to click on the promotion. It does not automatically happen. Alright, cool. So, all right, now everybody is promoted to their final class, so that's good. What is this? Little bone bow. This guy has a crappy bow. Let's give it to him. So it's the perfect bow, 15 and 15 to plus damage and accuracy. That's a pretty solid bow, actually. All right, now is when we want to go to Might Magic 8. Here it is, Jadaim. Glad I found you. All the other guards, of all the other guards, you're the only one I've seen. The regnant pirates attacked the island. We must inform the caravan master, Daedrus. He's visiting the village chieftain. Find him. I'll return to the wagons and guard them. All right. Well, yeah, it's right here. You must find a way off these islands. Someone must take the news of what's happened here to our masters, the merchants of Avlar. They must know of the cataclysm and the Regnan raid. I've written a letter to the merchants of Avlar representative in Ravenshore, Edgar Fellmoon. In it I explain our situations here. If anyone can advise us on what to do here, it's Fellmoon. Taken to him now. Yeah, okay. Do that in a second. Actually, we've got to drink from the well, because if I don't do that, in Might and Magic 8, you actually have to drink from the wells to be able to town portal back to places. And it's something that's easy to forget, because Might and Magic 7 and 6 don't have that. Let me see here. I got to go right here. We don't even need to hop through the temple. I hate going through that temple, quite frankly. And even if I start Might Magic 8, I'll find a way to not go into that temple. Temple's a piece of crap. All right, so here we are in Ravenshore. Again, drink from the well. What is this? A letter from the caravan master Daedrus? Let's see. Well, it seems that a serious events are afoot. It's a pity what has happened on Daggerwoon Island. Serious action maybe need to be taken, but I require more information, and I think I know how to get it. Perhaps you would be interested in helping me? I would compensate you, of course, and here, take this as payment for delivering Daedrus's letter. The local smugglers have the fastest boats in Ravenshore. If these were available to my agents, they could make a quick scouting mission up and down the coast so we could see to the extent of the cataclysm mentioned in Daedrus's letter. Here, bring this letter to the smuggler leader, Arian Hunter. I'm sure it will persuade him to lend his services. You'll find his hideout westward up on the coast. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go do that in a second. First thing I'm going to do is grab some horseshoes. Okay, now that I grab the horseshoes... Let's see, I think that's, yeah, that's it. Let's go for, oh, wait. We've got to get a, an artifact from this tree chest. And then I'll go to the smuggler thing. Can I click on it? Okay, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh, justice. I'm not using that, but
That's no good.
it's an interesting relic, I guess. You can get body magic on a weapon, body magic boost on a weapon. Not using it though, because I'm using. I'm going to be investing heavily into spirit magic, so I'm going to be using the spirit magic hammer. Oh, you know what? I probably didn't cast Torchlight, I bet. Oh well, too late.
I'm sure this will be easy.
Oh my god, I nearly got covered right there. Let's see. There it is. Torchlight would have been a good thing to cast here. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to go right for the quest completion here. Deliver the letter to this guy. You did all that to my guards just to deliver a letter? Let me see that. Fellman wants my boats. Never. What? He threatens my Arabelle. Very well. You can tell Felmoon he can have my boats. I guess there's no refusing the merchants of Ablar what they want. I send periodic reports of the activities of the merchants of Ablar to the dread pirate Stanley in the tavern, the Pirate's Rest, on the island of Regna. Now that the merchants have bargained for my assistance, we must deliver a false set of reports to keep Stanley from being suspicious. Take this report to him in Harricksburg on the island of Regna. Yeah, that won't happen for a while. The merchants of Ablar took my family into what they termed protective custody and used it as a means to secure my services. However, as the caravan with my family was returning to Ablar, they were attacked by the ogres and bandits. The ogre Zog took my family from them. He took them to his fortress in the Ablar region. Now I'm to spy on the merchants of Ablar for him. As long as I do so, my family lives. If I stop, they die. Can you rescue them for me? Maybe. Maybe. We have so many other things to do right now. Going back to Ravenshore and tell him that I gave the guy the letter. Very good. Here's the payment we agreed upon. Hunter's boats will be useful to us through the crisis. Yes, crisis, I say. Okay. As you may be aware, our guild headquarters is located in the city of Avlar. If you've never been there, the easiest way to reach it is to follow the river up through the canyon to the north. Go to the guild house and find Bastion Laudrin. Tell him about the crystal and the rumors. Laudrin will know what to do. Really? Okay, well, yeah, okay, so we're going to Avlar. I can't think of anything else to do here in Ravenshore right now, so we're going to Avlar. Could do, I don't know. Could do some Archomage, but I'm kind of saving that for a little bit later. We might do like an entire video of Archomage. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, here we go. Avlar. I'm just gonna check out like who we got in here. I didn't actually check out the higher people that I can hire. There's an instructor. Let me see if I have space.
Good day.
I do. Yeah, anytime I see an instructor from now on, I'm going to be hiring them, because we're going to be needing that. Yeah, let's go this way. Going to be needing the experience. Oh, crap. What a crappy relic. Oh, well. There's many more relic slots to be had. We've got a ton in Iron Sand Desert. I think it's 12 in Iron Sand Desert. So, it's alright. It's alright. We've actually got one in here, but going to get it is a pain in the butt. So, I'm probably not going to do that.
I don't know.
Just checking to see if we got instructors laying around here. Okay. I think if I'm not mistaken, I should be okay, yeah. Alright, good. Everything's good. The Spellmaster. Don't have any room left is the problem. Deliver report. Disaster in Daggerwound 2. This is indeed disturbing. If one were to believe all the rumors, one would think that all of Jadaim is in an upheaval and chaos. I wish I knew more. I rely on our caravan masters for news, but all who were supposed to arrive here this month have not. What I do hear troubles me. Hurricanes, floods, and now a volcano. The worst I've heard is that a sea of fire has appeared in the Iron Sand Desert. All of this upheaval is seriously impacting our guild's business. I need more information, but I'm being buried in gossip and rumor. Many tell me of the Sea of Fire and Iron Sand Desert. I've heard the tale enough that I almost believe it. Confirmation or denial of the lake's existence would be of great help to me. If you would serve me, go to the Iron Sand Desert and seek this lake. If it is indeed there, find me someone who saw it appear. Bring him back here so I can hear his story myself. So, Iron Sand Desert. Yeah, we could go there next, and I'm thinking of if there's a reason to not go there next. I don't think there is, actually. That's probably a good place to go next.
We carry only the finest.
Sell that. No,
Rarities from across the land.
I don't remember if I didn't get everybody the skill stuff that they need.
This rarity out of my
Oops.
shop.
We carry only the finest.
Sword dagger. Might as well get this stuff now. Sword dagger, sword dagger, sword dagger. And okay, no.
Greetings.
Alchemy, 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 alchemy.
How can I help you today?
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Lower class.
Practice session
Cool.
started.
Party is full. Ah, you can't pick up guys unless you have room in your party. That's kind of funny. Used to be like they just dump themselves in your recruitment station thing. All right. So yeah, Iron Sand Desert. I can't think of a reason not to. You know what? I never do this, but maybe I should go in here and try to loot the chest that has the artifact. I mean, why not? Let's be completionist about it, right? I remember this being a huge pain in the ass to get in here, though. Oh, I don't have Wizard's Eye. That's a mistake. Okay, now go in.
Adventure awaits.
I kind of vaguely remember the path to get there, too. Not sure if I'm probably not going that way, no. Something like this, maybe. No, that's a dead end, if I ever saw one. That's weird. Remember this being like this. This looks like the, let's see, the Eofold tunnels. Oh, here we go. Here's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, damn. Ouch. I do remember some traps. Oh, dang. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, yeah, I remember it was one of these chests in here. Is this it?
Worthy.
Obviously not this one. Oh man, this may be harder than I thought. I don't remember it being this hard. Or maybe it was over here. No, it wasn't over here. It was in here. Shh. Ha! Ha! Dang, dude. Okay. God, that's scary.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, that's none of that's it. Interesting. Whoa. Interesting, because I thought it was that first room. And I checked the first room and I didn't see it. I didn't see any...
That's no good.
See any stuff. Immolation. That's shocking. Oh shoot! How do I get back? I thought it was that first room. That was the place. Oh crap! I remember it being, and this time I didn't see it.
That's no good.
Templar sword, two-handed sword. I'm not seeing it.
Ooh. Useless.
I'm not seeing it. This is it. This is the first room. I swear to God it was in here. Oh, there's also another one. No? That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Maybe it's... I don't think it's over here, but...
Useless.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. You know what? I might have been wrong. I swear to God there was a guaranteed artifact in here. Okay, I can't do that. I swear to God there was a guaranteed artifact in here. Could I have been wrong? Could I have been wrong? Looks like I might have been.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, there it is right there.
That's no good.
There it is right there. Huh. Okay. Yeah, there it was. I don't remember it being in that chest. Infused metal rod. It's a quest item of some kind.
Useless.
Generation. You know what? I'm going to need that eventually. Infused metal rod. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that's to, but we'll take it. Alright. Well, that was a lot of hassle for... Yeah. Well, what the hell.
What can we do for you?
A lot of save scumming for something that wasn't really that worth
Go
it.
with our blessing.
Anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's go to, Iron Sands? We'll go to Iron Sand. There are a lot of artifacts here.
Aha!
I don't really need that. Beacon in the pit. Oh, I forgot to pick up the horseshoes in Avlar, didn't I? Okay, first things first. Going up here. This place has, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 artifacts. It has a chest with a couple artifacts, though.
I smell prey.
Boy, I'd love a better torchlight, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Enchant item.
Too long.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh.
Tournament bow. Alright, there's 1 artifact. Oh, it looks like 2 artifacts. Wow. Trident of rulership.
Ooh.
That was 2 artifacts right there. Potion of the gods. Permanently raises all 7 stats by 20 at the cost. Definitely keeping that. Oh, and a ring of air magic. I'll take that. And nothing else. Good. Recall beacon. Yeah, that's all that's in this cave.
It's mixed.
Yeah, just get that back there. All right, now we're going over here because there's a rock that's actually a chest that holds 1 artifact from what I remember. So that's 2 artifacts. This is just Iron Sand Desert. 2 artifacts so far.
Worthy.
A Ring of Fusion. Okay. There's worse artifacts, I guess. Actually, if I equip that, equip the Ring of Planes and the Ring of Fusion. Already have the Fairy Ring. Alchemy +5. Oh, the Endurance thing is going to be a problem. Yeah, I have negative Endurance. No thanks. Ring of Planes is useful, though. Excuse me. Okay. That's 3. And down in here in this place, this one's a bit tricky because you have to basically warp out unless you have high health, and you could take 4 fireballs in the face. We're gonna have to warp out really fast. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Okay.
Ooh.
Where's the Valeria? Yeah, there are worse shields, I guess, but that one doesn't really do any good.
Worthy.
And, okay, there's 2 artifacts in here, so that's 5. Ania Selvi was the other one. Neither of those are really that impressive. I don't see anything else really worth picking up, though. Okay, so this is the tricky part. I've got to go... Oh my god! Recall beacon. Fireballs headed my way right there. Excuse me.
A good mix.
Gee, I don't know if I have any... Oh, I have a few more toadstools. Okay, so I'm okay. Alright, yeah, so that's 5 artifacts just right there. We have a couple... Well, no, not a couple. We have, like, a bunch more, actually. I think we have 7 more. But we gotta go into the plane of fire here. So buckle up. All right. This place, I believe, has 3 artifacts.
There is prey here. All right. Just what I wanted.
Mash. Okay, there's 1.
Just what I wanted.
There's 2.
All right.
There's 3.
Just what I wanted.
I believe that's it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, not worth picking that stuff up. Okay, yeah, that was 3 artifacts. None of them really particularly useful. Etheric Staff, maybe. I don't know. A Muck? I might actually... No. I was about to say I might use that, but no, I don't think so. Mash? Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably not. No, I don't want to put them on this guy. I want to keep the artifacts kind of separate. I don't actually want to sell any artifacts. Just keep them kind of as a collection. Also, in this merged mod, if you don't have any artifacts in any of your character's inventory, after a certain amount of time, they will actually respawn. So, if I don't want these things to respawn, I actually have to keep them. Because, you know...
We survive.
Them not respawning increases the chance of the stuff I want to spawn. If that makes any sense. Okay, so that was 3, so we're up to 8 artifacts. Just from the Fire Lake place. But there's some more to be had. If I can remember, I think it's over this way. Is it? Going the wrong way, I think. Oh god. Where am I? I can't see my little cursor. Oh, there I am. I'm going the wrong way. I should be going this way. I think. There it is. Oops. All right. Castle of Fire. This is where we gotta go. So this has like, I think it has 4. We're gonna count them. Oh, 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 oh. There's a little bit of platforming in here, which is not cool for an RPG, but... Oh, speaking of which... Nope, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall again. Yeah, platforming, like I said, not cool for an RPG. Not what I play RPGs for. Save. Oh my god, is that guy close?
Ooh.
Hawk. Okay, yeah, there's one artifact.
Ooh.
Oh! Okay. Not too bad. I'm not in a position to take these guys on right now. Can I get out of the way? Come on. Move. 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 Move.
I haven't seen
wonder
it
how much
before.
time I've got. I've got 1 hour on the invisible. 2 hours basically on the invincibility. Okay. We better go. There we go. Got past that part. Golden plate armor of doom.
Ooh.
Dark Knight plate.
Worthy.
Atlas. Yeah.
Worthy.
Not really that worthy, if you ask me.
Worthy. Worthy.
Alchemy skill plus 13 on that ring. Yeah, whatever.
Worthy.
We're resistant to poison.
Worthy. Worthy.
Yeah.
Worthy. Worthy. That's no good. Worthy. That's no good. Worthy.
Armsmaster skill
Worthy.
plus 5. Okay, so that was, we're up to 3 now. Lightning crossbow. Swift accuracy, dark elf. Well, nobody's going to be a dark elf, so that's kind of... That's not going to be useful.
Oh,
Worthy.
Yeah, that's another questionable item.
Useless. Ooh. Worthy.
Personality plus 21. Yeah, okay, well, not too impressed with the actual artifacts, but that was, I believe that was 4 artifacts. Yep, that was 4 artifacts total in here. So, yeah, like I said, 12 artifacts in just the Lake of Fire place? Pretty crazy. And we might as well go grab the Heart of Fire so I don't have to come back here, right? Why not? Recall beacon. Great. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we might as well advance the storyline. So this bum over here, he'll come back with me to testify about what happened at this place, but I have to take his father's remains or his brother's remains or something. There's a sneeze. Have to take his brother's remains to a tomb, family tomb. Yes, I was here when the Lake of Fire first appeared. A strange gateway appeared on the desert plain outside the village. The fire you see spilled forth from it. This fire spread like water poured on the ground. A wave of flames rushed over the edge of the village. Most of the people were lost instantly. What remains of the village is as you see it. I was in the hills overlooking the village when all this happened. I saw it, but I can hardly believe it. Come to Avlar. I would come with you... What? I would come with you if it were not for my father, so deep in his mourning for my brother, Vilebite, that he cannot care for himself. My father believes that Vilebite's soul cannot rest until his remains are at rest in the village tomb. Unfortunately, Gogs have infested the tomb when the lake of fire appeared here. Take my brother's ashes. I'm sure my father's grief will lessen if they are placed in the tomb. Do this for me, and I will travel with you to Avlar. Okay. This is one of those quests that I don't like, because it's a pain in the butt. And it's also very confusing. I still haven't memorized this particular dungeon. Oh crap, I just accidentally hit the wrong button and shot that guy. Crap. I have my controls configured in a way that the button to fire is pretty close to the button for movement. Anyway. Getting dark out here. Okay, so this is the troll tomb. And walk in here.
Come on, let's go in.
And I'm going to try to remember how to get through here. I've been here through here many times, but to be honest, I still kind of forget where to go. All I know is you go down, and you keep trying to go down. And, okay, go up then. Can't go down, apparently. There we go. I'm already lost, but whatever. Like I said, keep trying to go down and eventually get there. And I just got uncovered. You know what? I don't think I'm going to make it uncovered. I somehow ran into somebody, looks like. Hold on, that's not where I want to go. Let's try this way. Dude, you're right in my way. Stop it. Let's kind of putz our way through here. Spawn. It's too many of those guys right there. Come on. Move. 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 I don't know if I can move past them. Come on, you don't all need to be right in the center. This is one, like, block that I don't think I could just sneak past here. I don't think these guys are going to let me. Maybe I better just go another way. Okay, I barely got past him, but I didn't really... still don't feel like I'm going the right way there. Oh, I just went in a circle. Cute. Oh, man. So I have to get on the other side of these guys. That's not going to be cool. Yeah, and covered me. I went back all the way to the beginning. Oh man! All right, you know what? I'm gonna reload the quick save well before that. Wow. way, please. Okay, let's try this one more time. Yeah, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes I just stumble upon it. Other times I find myself going in circles. Oh, and I found it. How did I get here? I don't know. Don't ask me. Alright, Vile Bite is now at rest. Now we just warp out, basically. Easy. Kind of. You've done my family a great service. With his ashes safe in the holy sanctuary of the village tomb, Vile Bite can lie at peace. My father is greatly improved. We've talked, and I believe that he can now take care of himself while I accompany you to Avlar. Oh, I gotta have him join my freaking party. I keep thinking about that. Yeah, this guy doesn't have enough mana. Toadstool.
A good mix.
It's a good mix indeed. Let's go. Let's go back to Ravenshore. And it's freaking dark. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of this lady. Because I've got to have space in my party to hold this guy. You have to physically take him. Because, well, I guess why they did this was because in Might and Magic 8 there were no NPC slots. Or RPC slots or whatever. That's probably why they made you actually have to physically take him in your party.
Go with our blessing.
Because normally he would just be like an RPC or something.
And the fire caught them
and
destroyed the village. If I had not been hunting in the hills, I would not be here to tell my tale.
More signs.
It would seem so. Overdue in our house thanks you, even as you bring ill tidings. The fate of your village, I fear, will be the fate of many. The events you report and other evidence marks these as times prophesized in our Ekelbreth Sumanyonala. It is told that the world has been formed and destroyed many times. The lords of air, the water, the fire, and the earth both give life and take it away. In times of strife,
Like these.
the cycle of destruction cannot be avoided. However, in times of harmony, those that gather in alliance can and have survived. Our path is clear. We must bring forth harmony, form an alliance to hold against the threat of our impending oblivion.
We've identified those we believe would join in an alliance to stand against the crisis. These are the Minotaurs of Ravage Roaming, the Clerics of the Temple of Sun in Murmur Woods, the Dragons of Garrote Gorge, the Necromancers Guild in Shadowspire, and Charles Quixote's Dragon Hunting Camp in Garrote Gorge. Now, none of us believe that you can get all of them to work together, but with us and the trolls already in an alliance, it should suffice if 3 of the 5 join us. Perhaps you should begin by speaking with Sahil Atele, who lives in the north end of the town. Okay, so form an alliance. Yeah. And you, Mr. Troll, can go the hell away. Let me get my character back.
Welcome, adventurer.
I might actually let's take this guy back here and let's dump on him the stuff that we don't want. So you got a couple of options with artifacts that you don't want, right? You can just sell them, which means that eventually they'll show up again, because when the merge mod, it checks and sees if you have an artifact. If you do, it doesn't spawn it. If you don't, I think after a certain time period, it will respawn that artifact. So I don't want these artifacts to actually show up again because I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use that shield. I'm not going to use that. I can't use that because I don't have a Dark Elf. I'm not going to use this. I will use this, so this is going to have to go on somebody. Atlas is a piece of crap, so I'm not going to use that. Trident of Rulership, that's legit. That's a good item. I might use that. I might use this. Mash, I probably won't use that. Etheric Staff, that's tempting in a way, but really late game, my druid is not going to use that either. It's up dark magic. The meditation skill plus 15 is pretty huge, but he's going to use other gear, so I'm not going to use that. So I'm dumping this on this character so this won't appear again, because if he's in my whatever it's called, if he's my tavern and he has those items, then they shouldn't show up again. Harmondale's Lost Shield is another thing I'm not going to use. Puck. No, it's actually an okay artifact, but I'm probably going to use spears and daggers, so I'm probably not going to use Puck. Because I can't use it, I can't dual weld it. And this is not, that's not anything special. I think everything else here. I thought I had some rings. I wonder if any of these rings. I thought I had some rings. Maybe not. No, maybe those are on the other character. Okay, so I dumped those on him. Get rid of him.
Welcome, adventurer.
And then we get this guy back. And yeah, he actually had the ring. Okay. Oh, an Aphrodite. Boy, I'd like to get rid of that. I'll just that's something I need to get rid of eventually too. That's a piece of junk. She can actually use this trident. She can use this bow. Why not? Tournament bow. Hey, what? Oh, no. Like, tournament bow. Wait a minute. Isn't this called a tournament bow? Oh, no, it's called the perfect bow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we could put that on him or something. Or, yeah,
no room.
Put that on somebody else and sell it. Okay. All right. Well, actually, that's probably where I'm going to cut off the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.